Okay guys, welcome back to Art Time with Mr. McDowell. Today we are going to make a springtime butterfly using a toilet paper roll. So my goal is to have you make these things with stuff you have at home, because I know you can't get out to the stores right now, so I'm not going to use any googly eyes, I'm not going to use any pipe cleaners. These are going to be made with things that you can find around the house, okay? So toilet paper roll, black marker, glue stick. If you don't have glue stick, you can use white glue, white Elmer's glue. You can use tape. You can use a stapler, okay, any of those things. A pair of scissors. Now these are adult scissors, so if you need to use children's scissors, not these type, obviously. And multiple colors of paper. Now I did mine in a series of pinks, purples, yellows, and blues, but you can make yours however you want. They do not have to be the exact same color. Okay, so I'm going to set the butterfly aside. It'll be right here, just maxing and relaxing. And we're going to take out our toilet paper roll. The first thing you need to do is to cover your toilet paper roll in a color of construction paper. So pick what color you want. For me, I did pink. So let's just do pink. Now, what's cool about this is that the toilet paper roll is the exact same size as half of one piece of construction paper. Okay, so if you take your piece of construction paper and you fold it in half, all right, fold it long ways, not like a book. Okay, fold it long ways. So it's like that. All right. And you can open it up and you've got a nice crease cut along that crease. Okay. And don't worry about cutting a perfect line. Just do the best you can. To get all the way across. Now, you've got your half piece of paper. You've got your toilet paper roll. The next thing you need to do is to coat this bad boy with glue, okay? So, I'm going to take my glue stick and roll it out. And I am going to go around the whole thing, all the way. I'm going to put a ton of glue on here. Put a ton of glue because you want this to stick really nicely. All right. All the way around. Okay, so you got that done. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap my piece of paper around it and I'm going to roll it up like this. And you might have to adjust it a little bit, see how I kind of pushed it in. Roll it till you get to about there. Okay, then you're going to have a little lip. You're going to cover that in a ton of glue as well. Look at how much glue I got on there. Then you're going to take that lip, fold it over, and press it between your fingers and really smooth it out. Okay? And I've got paint on my hands because I was painting earlier today. Sorry about that. Alright, so there you go. You have got the body of your butterfly. Okay? So the next thing we need to do is to get out that black marker. Get out the black marker. And we're going to draw two eyes. Now watch, I'm going to draw a big circle and another big circle. If you want to use a pencil before you do this so that you can erase, feel free. Okay? So I've got two big eyes. Let's put halfway through the eye, let's put an eyelid. Okay? Inside of that eyelid, we're going to put a kind of a quarter of a circle. Start at the middle of the eyelid and go down and to the right. Do the same thing over here. Middle of the eyelid, down and to the right. So it's kind of looking off to the side. Now, what do you have in your eyes? You have reflections in your eyes. So you always have to put that little white spot. So let's make another of the exact same shape, just smaller, okay? Now you're going to color in the outside circle black. So this circle right here, but you're going to leave that inside circle. Okay. There you go. All right. Now, it is optional to put eyelashes. Okay. And just come off the corner of the eye and just kind of put a few little eyelashes, make it look cute, right? If you have a white colored pencil or perhaps a white crayon available, you can actually color the inside of the eye white and then the little highlight as well white, okay? So I'm going to do that over here. But you don't have to do that. It's not necessary. Okay? So now I've got a couple of cute eyeballs. Now, I'm going to give it a tiny little nose. Boop! Just like the letter U. Little tiny letter U. And now a bigger letter U. Maybe it's kind of smiling. And put a couple of little dimples. Alright? Little creases at the top of that letter U. Alright. Now, if you want to, you can add eyebrows and all sorts of stuff. I'm not going to do that. But you can make this however you want to. Okay, now we are going to take out, go back to this butterfly. We've got to make the antennas, okay? So, is a piece of paper, and all you're going to do very simply is cut from one side to the other. Okay, so grab your scissors, and it doesn't have to be perfect, just make a line that goes all the way across like that. Then you're going to take that and you're just going to cut it in half. Okay, now you're going to take the end of this, okay, and you're going to kind of curl it. Like I'm taking the end and I'm bending it over and pulling it off to one side and keep twisting around and around and around. It might take you a few tries to figure that out, and to be honest, you can do it any way you want. It's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be exactly like that. With this one, I'm going to pull the end, but I'm going to pull it this way, the opposite way. Okay, and I'm going to make a couple of twists. Push down with my fingers to kind of get it to stay. And there you go. Now they don't even look the same size, but when I glue them in there, they will be. And they don't have to be the same size. Little tiny mistakes, not mistakes, little idiosyncrasies, little differences, give a character, okay? So don't worry about that. It's not a big deal. Alright, so look. This one's higher than the other one. I like that. Alright, so there we go. You have got your antennas. Now, the next thing we need to do, we need to make the wings, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out a purple piece of paper. Well, it can be any color that you want. I'm going to use purple. You're going to put this right smack dab in the middle of it. Now watch what I do here. When I draw my butterfly wings, I'm going to use a black marker. Then I'm going to start at the eyelid. And I'm going to go out and around and come back in right about where the mouth is. Okay, so watch. Start at the eyelid, out and around, come back to the mouth. Then I'm going to start in the middle of this wing, go out and around, and come back in at the bottom. Start in the middle of the wing, out, around, and come back in at the bottom. Same with this side. Back to the mouth. Start at the eyelid, back to the mouth. Start in the middle of the wing, to the bottom of the butterfly. Okay? That's how you make the wings. Remove your butterfly and connect these lines just like that. Okay? Now, get out your handy dandy scissors and cut this bad boy out. Just go along the edges. You do not need to cut this part here. You do not need to cut this part here. Just around the edges. Okay? And with a little magic, mine is ready. Okay. Now, make sure that you put it on the side that doesn't have the... Well, it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. But I like to have the clean side showing because most of the time you're going to see the butterfly like this. You are going to see this part sometimes, but most of the time you're going to see it like this. Okay. One thing that you can do is take some crayons and you can color this in if you want. If you look at this butterfly, I did purple, blue, color pencils. You don't have to do that. It's optional. You could do polka dots. You could do tiger stripes. You could do anything you want to decorate your butterfly, okay? But for the sake of the video and how long it's going to be, I don't want to do that right now. I'm just going to leave it plain. Now look, set that right in the center, okay? I'm going to show you a little trick. I've already pre-drawn these out, okay? But if you take a piece of paper, okay, and you fold it in half, and then you take your black marker and you draw your shapes, okay? Then when you cut them out like I did right here, you're going to have two shapes that are cut out, okay? Now you're going to draw a big teardrop shape or a circle or an oval, okay? And you're going to draw a small one, okay? Big one goes on top and the small one goes on the bottom. So to save time, I've already cut these out. So I'm going to take some glue, put it down, and I'm going to add my yellow shape, one to each side. This is much easier to do before you glue this down. So don't glue that down yet. And I'll put that one there. Okay. And I've got a smaller one that's going to go down in this corner. A small yellow piece. And like I said, you can make these shapes however you want. They could be triangles if you want them to be. Okay. It could be anything that your imagination comes up with. You don't have to follow right along with me unless you want to. Now you're going to do the exact same thing with the blue shapes, but you're going to make them smaller. You're going to fold the piece of paper in half, so you only have to cut once. You're going to make a big one, and you're going to make a really small one. And remember, they have to fit inside of these things. So it's going to look like this, okay? So I'll take some glue, put it in the center of each of the big ones. And I'll stick that to it, and I'll stick that to it. Oh, get some fuzzy on there. I'll do the same thing down here. Stick that to it. Stick that to it. All right, the final thing. I'm going to take some glue, and I'm going to put it in the center. Oh, well, it's actually not the final thing. You're going to do this same thing on the back, okay? And I'll show you on this one, but to save time, I'm not going to do that, okay? And after you've done that, you're going to add some glue to the center, and you're going to press down with your butterfly. If you want, you can stick your fingers in there and kind of press and get it nice and firm, and there you go. So here we have it. Looks like this one's looking over like, hey, what's going on? This one's like, hello, right? All right, so you've got two butterflies. I hope you enjoyed the springtime butterfly project, okay? Have fun with it, get creative with it, make it however you want. If you've got googly eyes, use googly eyes. If you've got pipe cleaners, you could use those for up here, okay? I didn't use them because I don't know what you guys have at home, and I want to make sure that this is something you can do with stuff you already have at home, okay? All right, thanks for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.